Hi, I'm Eva from Smart Forest, and now I would like to tell you something what you can do to not allow your money to be turned into the pumpkin. The most obvious answer is to invest. The problem appears if the investment world looks like that. So, dark forest with wolves waiting for your money. Indeed, every failure on this market can be very costly. And due to that fact, due to difficulty of some financial instruments, many people decide to not invest at all or to invest in something with understandable way to create value, like for example, real estate. But there's the whole asset class, which is as tangible as and as understandable as real estate. And I'm talking about trees. If you look at the statistics, investing in trees can be more profitable than real estate or bonds. And apparently, during, for example, the Great Crisis, investing in forests brought about 200% of profit. It's not bad, am I right? So if it's such a super asset as I claim, why forest investment takes just 1 promille of sustainable investments? Well, it's mainly because of the entry level. Nowadays, if you'd like to invest in forest, you have 2 options. Either have own plantation or to buy shares in a forest funds. For both, you need at least 10,000, 15,000 of euros. So it's not a game for everyone. So we decided to change it. We created the marketplace of forest investment opportunities where we sell singular trees, which decrease the entry level to 30 euros from, as I already mentioned, a couple thousands. So how it works, as a marketplace, we have different parties involved. From one side, we have the companies who are planting the trees or they own the forest, and they sell their asset through our platform to the singular customers. Singular customers have 2 options, either wait until the tree will be harvested and then sell it to the wholesale timber buyer, or sell it meanwhile on the secondary market. To make it happen, secondary market, we changed a tree into the biodigital asset. Bio, as it contains what I already said, real living tree, and digital, as for every tree we create blockchain-based NFT certificate. NFTs also bring collectible value to the whole scheme. At the same time, we also provide the information about the CO2 offsetting. So the owner of the tree would know how much of the carbon the tree had consumed. And this is the value we also want to monetize in the form of carbon credits. We work with the beginning investors as well as experienced ones who would like to diversify their portfolio. In some future, we also aim to hit 2 corporates. This is the actual offer from Romania. We talk about the 2 hectares of fast-growing trees. Here are the information we provide to the customers. What's important, the payment for the tree is just once. Very often we are asked how it's possible that the timber is growing in value. Well, apparently here in the picture you can see the trees which are just 4 years old. So they now have already 0.15 of the cubic meter of the timber, which is, after 4 years, is pretty impressive. What makes us different from our competitors? Well, first of all, we are the only marketplace with different species, different business models connected with the trees. So we not only sell the trees, we also aim to have the NFT collectible value and the CO2 neutralization in form of carbon credits. We also aim to have different species of the trees, so not only for timber, but also for sap, juices, barks, etc., etc. As I already mentioned, we are the only one using NFT, which brings collectible value, as well as IoTs on the plantation, which brings the information about the humidity and temperature to the customers. Business model is pretty clear. We take the fixed provision for posting the offer on the platform. Obviously, the auditing price is included, as well as insurance of the plantation. All our previous experience had brought us to this project. So we've been working in the field of IT, forestry, management, and marketing. We have more than 150 registered users, first sales, and we've been featured in the media like Focus or Handelsblatt.